You know, Carmody, my favorite part about Valentine's Day is the candy that comes with it.
I totally agree. And you don't even need a Valentine to get some.
You're right, but about that, I was wondering that since we've been friends for such a long time, maybe do you want to be my Valentine's?
Aw, Jane, I would love to. But let's get the show started.
You're right.
CVTV starts now. If you couldn't already tell, today's show is about Valentine's Day.
And as exciting as it all is, we need to go over some announcements first.
On Valentine's Day, you'll probably wear red or pink. But at school, 6th grade wears navy,
7th grade wears red.
and 8th grade wears black.
And make sure you always have your shirt tucked in with a belt on.
Along with dress code, make sure that you're only wearing a zip-up or button-up jacket.
Or an LHMS hoodie. And make sure that there's no rips, holes, tears, and or frays in your jeans.
And to stay safe, make sure that you're always washing and sanitizing your hands. Lucky for us, we have an extended weekend because Friday is a teacher workday, so there's no school for students.
And next Monday, the 21st, there's also no school.
Today's lunch is teriyaki rice bowl with broccoli.
And tomorrow's lunch is chicken enchiladas, fiesta corn, fresh veggie tray, and fruit tray. Don't forget the school-wide expectations with RAP,
Respectful, responsible,
active learner, and problem solver.
and to support CVTV, follow us on Instagram.
At official CVTV News. For today's math tip, we have the formula to find an altitude.
Which is S1 over A equals A over S2.
And today's science fact is that the number above an element on a periodic table tells you how many protons there are in an element.
Which is equal to the number of electrons in that element as well.
Now that we've gone over all the announcements, let's get into what today's show is all about.
And since our show is about Valentine's Day, why don't we get a look into its history?
You know, I heard that Josiah knows all about that, so let's go to him.
Happy Valentine's Day! This holiday is quite cool. From the chocolate to the heart-shaped everything in stores, I just love this holiday so much. And I may be alone again this year, but I still decided that today I'll share the history of Valentine's Day. For starters, we don't really know the true history of Valentine's Day, but what everyone does know is that it all started with one man named Saint Valentine. There are many legends and rumors, but we'll just be going over 3 today. The first legend says that Valentine was a priest in the 3rd century Rome, and one day he was very upset when he found out that Emperor Claudius II outlawed the marriage for young men. Claudius said that young men would be better for the war than those with families. And now Valentine didn't have a job, but he decided to secretly arrange marriages for young men. Unfortunately, he was caught and assigned to death. The second legend says that Valentine was a bishop and was the one who supposedly inspired the name Valentine's Day. Unfortunately, he was also killed by Claudius II. The last legend we'll be discussing today is about a man named Valentine who wrote love letters to his prison guard's daughter. Aw, that's so sweet. Too bad he was in prison there for the rest of his life. Well, Cougars, now you know a bit more about the history of Valentine's Day. It's been a pleasure, and since I don't have a Valentine this year, I'm just gonna go hang out with my friends. I'm Josiah, reporting for CVTV.
Thank you, Josiah, for telling us all about Valentine's Day.
The history of Valentine's Day is very interesting, and while on the topic of history, let's go to today's history fact.
Which is that the Medici family was a huge part of the Italian Renaissance.
Yeah, in fact, they ruled Florence for over 200 years.
Now, let's go to Lutfer, who can tell us more about Valentine's Day traditions.
Valentine's Day is a day to celebrate love. Every year we celebrate this day by telling the people around us how much we love and care for them. Valentine's Day has lots of traditions, and there's so many ways you can celebrate it, so let's go over a few of them. One tradition is gift giving. A gift was something meaningful to your loved one, or just a box of assorted chocolates and flowers, or a card can tell your loved one how much you mean to them. It's just one small way to show your appreciation. Another way to spread love is going out to eat at a nice restaurant or somewhere that may mean something to you. Talking over dinner or lunch can be the perfect way to spend time with the people you care about. For those who can't spend the money, writing a simple poem can express to someone what they mean to you. All it takes is pencil and paper to make someone feel special. There really are some great Valentine's Day traditions, and you can use any of them today on Valentine's Day. But I have to go finish writing up a poem. I'm Lutfer, reporting for CVTV.
Thanks, Luther, for telling us all about those lovely Valentine's Day traditions.
Speaking of traditions, getting and eating candy is a huge part of Valentine's Day.
You know, my favorite are lollipops.
Me too. What are your Cougars' favorite candy?
Let's go, little Lauren, to find out.
candy hearts, Dove chocolates, and Hershey Kisses, all embellished in pink, red, and white wrapping paper. This comes around once a year and helps you show care. Have you guessed it? Valentine's candies. Everyone has their preferences, but the best is the M&M Valentine's edition. But it'd be considerate if I asked you guys your favorite. So let's hear those answers.
My name's Emily, and my favorite Valentine's Day candy is chocolate.
My favorite Valentine's Day candy is chocolate.
My favorite Valentine's candy is M&M's.
My favorite Valentine's Day candy is Kit Kats.
Wow, those are some good answers. Thank you for your interviews. But that's all the time I have for you today. Remember, I'm Lauren reporting for CVTV.
Whoa, those are some cool candies.
You know, I think I might have more than one favorite now.
Jane, with all this talk of candy, makes me want to go eat some more.
I know, I was thinking the same thing. But first, let's go to teacher question.
What is one Valentine's Day tradition? Make sure to email your response to Mr. Waltz.
Have a happy Valentine's Day, Cougars.
And don't forget, I'm Carmody.
And I'm Jane, signing off of CVTV.